Your spouse's lack of change does not mean that God did not call you to do this. Seeing the divorce go through does not mean that God did not call you to do this. I just want to reaffirm you that you heard from God. God confirmed it, that this is the journey that He wants you to be on. You're not crazy. It's just the fact that you don't see a lot of people being vocal about the things that God is calling them to do. The reason for that is because this level of sacrifice changes your environment. So you were never around people who were this deep in God. You may have been around people who were lukewarm or did not know God at all. That's why it's unfamiliar to you. But when you get into this journey, you will see that a lot of people are going through what you're going through. It's just a simple fact that where you were in the beginning, you ain't know God like that. So now that you're walking with the Lord, He's opening up your eyes to see like, hey, women and men are literally steady fighting for their marriages, and it's a real normal thing. So just because there's a lack of change right now, it doesn't mean that God did not tell you to stand. In fact, a lot of times when you have a lot of warfare, that confirms that God told you to do this. Anytime the devil run up on you, that's confirmation that you heard from the Lord. But you're just in a season right now where you have to understand the things of the Spirit and the ways of God and the character of God and His Word. So again, you're not crazy. Yes, your spouse is rebellious, just like how you was rebellious. Yes, this is the worst that y'all have ever been. Yes, he has grown to be another person. But that does not stop God and who He is and all of His glory and all of His nature. God wanted you, and He's getting you, and He got you, right? So now we just have to fight this thing like the good soldiers that we are. You have to fight the good fight of faith. You know, you partner with people, you partner with a community that can encourage you along the way and learn the lessons as God begins to fight this battle. Yes, some people standing 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 6 years, they've been doing this thing. And guess what? That's normal. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. There are some people whose spouses come back. They stood for 2 years. They still come back. The spouse probably still got pride. Didn't mean that God didn't call them. The spouse could be way better, but they still have these issues. Doesn't mean that God didn't call them. Doesn't mean that God ain't going to change them. You got to listen to the Lord for yourself, because I want you to always remember, if God can change you, God can change them. I see all the messages and the emails, okay, and the DMs about the Lust ebook bundle. I'm thankful that it's delivering you guys first. A lot of people have been messaging me saying that reading these books, you're realizing that you had this spirit in your life and you're being delivered while you're praying for your spouse's deliverance. If your spouse or if your marriage has been filled with lust, okay, I have an ebook bundle called the Lust Breakthrough Bundle. That is in the link in my bio. It comes with 2 ebooks, one for prayers and one to do if your spouse is lustful, and what to do and how to behave while God works on him. Basically, how to approach them and deal with them while God delivers them, while you're praying for them. That is in the link in my bio. A lot of my ebooks are led by the Holy Spirit. I write what He tells me to write, and everything that I write is things that I've overcame. So it works and it gets real results. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.